I was going to say, it's Kasim Mingle. It's if you pick Kasim Mingle, and then you take the name Nations FC off, he could easily have replaced with what he was doing with Bechem United. Yeah. Bechem United with Kasim Mingle 3 seasons in a run looked like a team that was always getting close and competing, but they never really were able to cross the line. Played some FA Cup final in the process in that spell, and since it's gone to Nations FC, it's taking them levels above what people expect. I mean, people actually, I actually think they've come very far from the point where I thought they wouldn't get to. I thought they were going to be mid-table team at least for the next 2-3 seasons, but now they're looking like title contenders. The only problem then with Coach Kasim Mingle is he's almost become a nearly coach, where his team is playing brilliant football, but they lack the X factor or that killer instinct when it really matters to win the title. But when they're coming up against Kotoko in a title chase, you can't afford to be slipping. And this weekend could have been one of those weekends where, you know, if you had a healthy point, you could perhaps usurp them. But that hasn't been the case. And you wonder if it's going to be Kasim Mingle Bechem United chapter again for Nations FC, or this time you have that killer instinct to get past Kotoko. But it's Kotoko with Ogum, a league winner, an experienced coach, with a team that knows how to win, with a fan base that knows how to set the team on to win. So yeah, it's going to be a fascinating run into the last few games coming up in the league. It should be exciting.
Yeah, we have, what, 9 matches at the end of the season?
Yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed in GoldStars. Yeah. It really looked like, when the league went on break, it really looked like they could push it. And I thought they would be in Nations FC or Asante Kotoko's position by now. But since the resumption of the league, the away form was always pretty poor. But when you are facing certain teams away from home, certain teams that are not necessarily challenging for the title, these are the opportunities that you can pick up 1 point or possibly 3 points on the road. But they are now struggling in home, away in terms of goal scoring. They can't find it. The performance needs to fix it, because I think from the start of the season, you could tell there was a real willingness. I remember one of their board members spoke of what Samatex did last season, and it has basically told everybody, every team in the league, there's a possibility. If you do things right, you can go on. There's a real possibility. And I think they built a really good squad that is capable of going all the way. At the beginning of the season, Atakumi was banging in goals for fun. Kamara, the captain, chipping in as and when. But it just seemed to have dried off this period. And this is the most critical period, when the second half of the season, the last few games, and they are dropping the baton, which is quite disappointing.